Hi, Snail Movie here. Today I'll show you a horror film named Replace. Spoiler ahead. Watch out and take care. This spicy girl, Keira, was on a date with Jonas. After spending a pleasant evening at the bar, Jonas took Keira home for the night. When Keira woke up the next day, she found herself alone in bed. So, Keira thought it was just a normal one-night stand from last night and didn't think much of it. She left the apartment as if nothing had happened. On the way, Keira called a friend to share last night's date, but the friend doubted if Keira was herself and hung up the phone.
Hello, Martha? She hung up on me.
At that moment, Keira inexplicably found herself back at the apartment where she had the date last night. Holding the keys in her hand, Keira involuntarily opened the door. She felt a strong sense of familiarity with the room as if she were back in her own home. Feeling uncomfortable, Keira ran to the bathroom, only to find a little girl playing. Subconsciously, Keira dialed the home phone number, but the phone in the room rang. All signs indicated that this was her home. The only trace of Jonas's existence was an old photo of them together. Keira's mind was in turmoil. She went to the bathroom and noticed her fingers starting to rot and peel. She forcefully picked at it, tearing off the whole piece of skin. Keira was scared and put the skin back on. At that moment, she heard a knock on the door and saw her friend through the peephole. She was about to open the door when the pain in her fingers hit her, and she curled up in agony on the floor. Struggling to get up and open the door, Keira found that her friend had already left. At that moment, Keira met her neighbor Sophia. It was their first time meeting each other. Sophia warmly invited Keira to her house.
Sophia.
Then they became good friends. Holding the photo, Keira asked Sophia if she knew Jonas. Sophia said she had never seen him before. Keira returned home and contemplated what had happened recently, but she always felt like someone was watching her at home. Keira went to Sophia's house to confide in her. Sophia was very concerned about her mental state and suggested she see a doctor. Keira said she found a note to make an appointment with the doctor but couldn't remember the time.
I can't remember making the appointment.
Sophia kept comforting Keira, which made Keira feel much better. As they clinked glasses while drinking, the glass accidentally fell and broke on the ground. Sophia accidentally stepped on the shards and cut her foot. Keira involuntarily picked up the piece of skin from the floor that had been cut off. When Sophia wasn't looking, she tore off the skin from her finger and stuck Sophia's skin onto the wound. Miraculously, the skin perfectly adhered to her finger. It seemed she had found a way to heal. The next day, Keira's hand was in worse condition, so she decided to go to the hospital and met Dr. Krober. The doctor realized Keira had memory loss and then took the skin she had shed for examination. The test results showed Keira's skin was aging and dying. Keira asked if she could undergo a skin transplant. The doctor said they needed to understand the cause of the skin aging first. Keira tore off the skin and repeated the healing process. The doctor advised her not to do it again and informed her to come back for the test results in 48 hours. Before leaving, the doctor gave her some medication to relieve the pain and assured her she would recover. At night, Keira saw her skin was aging and peeling rapidly. She couldn't wait for the results and went to another clinic. While waiting, a mortician pushed a corpse past her. Keira envied the smooth skin on the body. The doctor examined her and couldn't help, so she decided to treat herself. She sneaked into the hospital morgue. With a scalpel, she approached a female corpse. But the dead person's skin reacted adversely to her body and couldn't adhere. Keira understood only living people's skin could heal her skin. She walked into a bar, intending to drink to ease the pain, but was attracted to a waitress with smooth skin. Keira followed the waitress and attacked her. She tore off the skin from the waitress's shoulder and put it on her own arm. This time, the skin was successfully fused together. Suddenly, the waitress regained consciousness. Keira covered her mouth and picked up a knife to stab her in the neck. Keira tore off her own rotting skin and replaced it with the waitress's skin. Keira admired her flawless skin in the mirror but saw another piece of skin starting to peel on her shoulder. Sophia came to visit her and was shocked to see how well her fingers had healed. She kept asking about the treatment method. Keira could only give her evasive answers. Sophia seemed oblivious to Keira's abnormality and instead developed a closer relationship with her. The next day, Keira went to the hospital. Dr. Krober said it would take a few more days to develop a precise treatment plan. Sophia was very concerned about her skin condition but was impatiently shooed away by Keira. Soon, Keira's thighs began to age rapidly again, so she returned to the bar, knocked out a dancer, and completed the skin exchange. Sophia, worried, followed her to the bar and secretly observed Keira's every move. Soon, Keira noticed Sophia, but she ignored Sophia's concern and seemed impatient. Keira returned home, feeling guilty for harming innocent lives. At night, Keira had a nightmare and saw her aging reflection in the mirror. She woke up scared and touched her thigh, only to peel off another piece of skin. In the morning, when Keira went out to buy breakfast, she saw a police car parked at the apartment entrance. She thought the police were there to arrest her. She anxiously stood aside, but the police's target was not her. Keira returned home, and Sophia took the initiative to apologize to her, so they reconciled. Sophia reminded her that the skin on her back was aging again, so she sent Sophia away and went to the dancer she had kidnapped, once again successfully exchanging skin. Keira went to see Dr. Krober again. The doctor told Keira that besides skin transplantation, a new treatment method had been found. However, before implementing the new treatment, Keira needed to undergo detailed examinations, but Keira couldn't wait a minute longer.
I don't have a few more days. I need help now.
So she sneaked into the doctor's office and stole the relevant documents. Keira returned home, ready to solve the dying dancer. At this point, Sophia showed up. To cover up the crime scene, Keira actively suggested going to Sophia's house and watching the stolen documents together.
Maximum of education.
It turned out Keira was actually a 70-year-old woman. She voluntarily participated in the doctor's experiment to remain forever young. Through the experiment, Keira regained her youthful beauty, but the price she paid was losing her memory and suffering from constantly rotting and painful skin. At the beginning of the movie, Keira's one-night stand, Jonas, was her ex-husband. Apart from that, she also had a daughter. Unable to face the past, Keira burned down the apartment and her memories. Keira wanted to meet her daughter. She went to her daughter's house and found she now had a granddaughter. Soon, Keira met her daughter but found herself younger than her. Unable to accept it, Keira chose to escape with Sophia. But to Keira's surprise, Sophia turned out to be the one sent by Dr. Krober to monitor her. Sophia revealed Keira was the most successful test subject in the experiment. She had drugged Keira's water to bring her back for further experimentation. Keira woke up in the lab next to a failed test subject. Krober knew everything about Keira's life trajectory. She didn't understand why only Keira's body could perfectly accept other people's skin. To unravel this mystery, Krober peeled off Keira's skin and replaced it with synthetic skin. In the painful experiment, Sophia was Keira's only emotional support. Sophia rushed to the lab to save Keira but was knocked unconscious by Krober with a syringe. Keira exerted all her strength to kill Krober, and the two escaped. Keira threatened the nurses with a gun to give Sophia the antidote. They explained Sophia was only injected with a sedative and wasn't dead. Still worried about her skin problem, Keira ruthlessly killed a nurse and used her skin. She rushed to Sophia's side and let her wear a nurse's uniform to escape.
The uniforms will get us out of here.
Sophia noticed Keira's skin had become smooth again and realized what she had done to the nurse. To prevent more innocent young girls from dying, Sophia stunned Keira with a stun gun and decided to imprison her forever.